Hello guys, welcome back to Duskwood. Um so in the last video we found out that Amy, another person, also found in the Duskwood forest, but apparently she was found near a kind of a rock that you find in a graveyard. So apparently she's been found in a graveyard, but she's actually been found in the forest. So we don't know if she was found in the forest and moved. No, we don't know if she was found in the forest, or if she was found in the graveyard and moved to the forest, or if the stone was moved by the kidnapper, so he can express that she deserved it, and he would be the man without a face in that way. So these cases are connected. I think Amy would be the another person with Hannah that went to Jennifer's house, Jennifer's mom. I think so. But yeah, apparently Phil tried calling us, but I wasn't able to pick it up, so I just said hi, Phil, but he's offline. So Cleo, I still can't believe it's Amy. Could have been one of you guys too. Remember how glad we were that it wasn't Hannah? I don't want to say that and make them feel bad. I mean, this body just became so real. This dead woman got a face. The face of Amy Bell Lewis from my drawing class, whose absence you never even noticed. I don't want to say anything like that. Don't make me say anything like that. I'm pretty sure now that Amy hasn't been coming to class for quite a while now. At least 2 weeks before Hannah disappeared. You think there's a connection? Termite, I mean. Or rather JC one already. Somehow I do. Yes, definitely. Something happened in Amy's life. And that's why she stopped coming to class. Maybe she was just tired of the course. A man in her life, that's at least something to hang on to. And what if she already... No, I don't think so. That's at least something to hang on to. Yes. In any case, I'm going to ask my drawing teacher if Amy maybe signed herself out or something. Or if she told her why she was absent. Amy looks pretty similar to Hannah at first glance. Do you know what Thomas told me? What happened to Amy really worries me. I think nobody noticed that she had disappeared, and that's a horrible thought. It bothers me. It is indeed. We have to make sure that the killer gets his just desserts. Huh? Gets his just desserts? Feel like we owe that much to her. What are you saying? Me too, Cleo. I think she was trying to say justice. Amy looks pretty similar to Hannah at first glance. There's a similar body type and height. They're both attractive. That could be important, don't you think? I mean, they're both attractive, saying it's kind of weird because everyone is attractive. So you're saying the offender selects his victims because of their appearance. No, that would be too arbitrary. It's possible. Do you know what Thomas told me? What did it tell you about it? That Hannah was acting strange before she went missing. The thing with Amy just reminded me. Did you notice that too? No, not at all. Thomas told me the same thing recently too. And that thing with the bracelet. But Hannah was totally normal with me. Strange. We should keep it in mind. Phil got arrested. You've got to be kidding. But I'm not. The police just stormed the Aura and arrested him. They took him away in handcuffs like was some kind of gangster. And what are they accusing him of? I don't know. What? I don't know anything. I only found out over the phone myself. It must be a misunderstanding. Yeah, I should darn well think so. This was bound to happen. That's why I didn't want to get involved. Because this is exactly the kind of thing that happens when you do. Wow. What's going on here? Just read the chat. Phil was just arrested. What the fuck? What made us think we could just get ourselves involved in some kidnapping case? Jesse, you need to calm down. Easy for you to say, Cleo. Alright, let's all just calm down for a minute. I haven't got time for this. I have to find out why my brother was arrested. Oh man. That was really unexpected. I'd like to know why exactly he was arrested. Me too. Damn, Phil. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this without a valid membership card, but the timing just reeks of the body from the forest. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Dan is jealous because we never include him in our investigations. Dan thinks Phil was arrested because of Amy. The police kept the body's identity secret for half an eternity. Then suddenly makes it public. And what do you know? Our barkeeper gets arrested. Coincidence? Yes, coincidence. Why aren't you calling him by his name anymore? Yes, coincidence. Dan has an interesting point here. But no. Phil didn't do anything. He's an innocent guy. He might be a flirt, but that's it. And no, I'm not just defending him because he flirted with me. Because he's actually a really nice guy. I don't think he did something. This could all be a part of the police tactics. Or was maybe making that any public with some sort of bait. And Phil swallowed it. Shouldn't we wait for Jesse with this conversation? This feels wrong. I know what you mean, Velvet. No. There's no way for her to be objective here, as you saw. Phil didn't do anything. Velvet spoke to Phil recently. Maybe you want to say something about that. Especially for Lily and Dan. They weren't in the group after all. Sure, I can do that. Phil was very cooperative. Thankfully. Something about him bothered me. He was trying to deflect from the topic. He tried flirting with me. He said he thinks I'm cute. He said he thinks I'm cute. Why do they need to know that? Did you send him a selfie or something? No, he was talking about my character. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't know that. Oh my god, what did I look like? Yes, I did. No, he was talking about my character. What if I did? I want to say what if I did to see what they're going to say. What if I did? Yeah, what if I did? I didn't send him anything like that. Then I'm really interested to know what else you were talking about. He knew straight away that I wanted to talk about Hannah. He made a lot of jokes. He knew straight away that I wanted to talk about Hannah. Obviously, he knew straight away. In the end, he invited me to the Aura. And he promised me a free drink. I don't think he promised me a free drink. Did he? Wait. Did he promise a free drink? Until I want to hear that Gladiator was still on my bar for you. He didn't promise me a free drink. Wait. He said, the thing with Jesse's in the story, and if you want to hear that, I'll gladly reserve a stool at my bar for you, and until then I can tell you that everybody gets exactly the amount of... I guess he kind of did. He didn't seem suspicious to me anyway. Oh, that reminds me. We know that Hannah's kidnapper already had the number of Velvet from the start. In case you're wondering how we know that. He's been making threatening phone calls. And that's why we wanted to ask if one of you maybe passed on her number. Nope. Why should I? Of course I didn't pass on the number. I did. But you already know why. I don't want to give her shit about it. But your video came much later. I mean, more towards the beginning when Velvet first joined us. Yeah, that's when I started getting messages. In that case, no. Me neither. Then we have to assume that Hannah's kidnapper noticed that Hannah sent the message. You didn't happen to know Phil before you came to us, did you, Velvet? No, of course not. Are you trying to say that Phil is somehow the kidnapper? Could it be that it was Phil who sent me your number, Velvet? Oh my god. How's it Phil? Why are you putting Phil from... I think that's pretty unlikely. I think we should take a break here. It's all getting a bit too negative again, isn't it? Yes, I agree. Maybe we'll need to think with a clear mind. Thanks. We found out 5 minutes ago that the police arrested someone we know. Let's at least think about it for a while before we start making assumptions again. That would be prudent. Hey, Velvet. Hey, Jesse. Sorry, I just went offline. I can totally understand. I'd have reacted the same. I've been on the phone with my sister Angela until just now. I hoped that she would be coming to Duskwood, but she can't because of her job. But she got Phil a lawyer, though she can't pay the bill. Have you read what we were talking about in the group chat? Have you found out why they arrested Phil? Phil called me just before he was arrested. But I must have not had a signal. Really? What do you think he wanted to tell you? I have no clue. You know, Phil mentioned you. I know he did first. I thought he was just making conversation. But then he asked where you came from. Really? Well, doesn't that still count as making conversation? Well, yeah. It does. Why would he ask you that? I don't know, Velvet. Have you found out why they arrested Phil yet? No. I called the police earlier, but they didn't want to talk to me. Angela said we'd have to wait for the lawyer. Have you read what we were talking about in the group chat? No. I was scared I'd have to read that one of you thought that Philip really was a killer. Well, it hasn't happened yet. With emphasis on yet, right? No, I just wanted you to know. Okay, thanks. Can we talk about the attack on you? Yes. Sorry we couldn't do it earlier. Did you notice anything about the attacker? You told me just before that you had seen something. Do you remember? Yes. I heard a loud noise from the alleyway, but I couldn't see more than just a shadow. That doesn't help us. Maybe he had been following you for some time already, which is scary. Maybe, but I didn't notice anything if he did. Did you notice anything about the attacker? No, nothing. Anything about his body language? I don't think he said anything to her because I remember watching it. Unfortunately, no, I couldn't see him. He was very strong. I had no chance to defend myself. Yes, it's definitely a man. And did you notice anything special while wet? Yes, there was something. He was unarmed. He was incredibly fast. He was unarmed. So he didn't really want to harm you. I think that's a good observation. Strangely enough, it doesn't reassure me at all. Who knew that you would be on the move? Phil. And Richie. I don't think it's Phil, it's your brother and Jake. No, he's not reading any messages anymore. How do you know that? Believe me, he's got other problems to deal with right now. And apart from that, only you knew. Do you know what else I noticed? He put your phone back up so that I could see you. Jesse, you were attacked because of me. If that is the price we have to pay for you to be there, then I am prepared to pay it. You're irreplaceable, Velvet. Oh, that's sweet. For all of us. I have to ask you a favor. I know I'm asking a lot, but it could be very important for Phil. I will help Phil, don't worry. Can you tell me what you and Jake found out so far? Shit. I can't tell you that, and send me any files you might have. I'd love to, really, but nothing that I have would exonerate Phil. Maybe you do. I know. I don't. We don't know what information the police have. It's because of Jake, right? Jake obtained all of it illegally. It's gonna put him in trouble. I see. I'm sorry, I didn't want to put you in some kind of sticky situation. I want to be honest with you. I can't talk about this kind of stuff right now. Someone is trying to hack my phone. OMG, what? So it wouldn't be safe right now. What a scary thought. I'm so sorry for you. And is it Jake? No. He would never do that. This is really serious, Velvet. And I would love to help you somehow. I didn't want you to be worried. Please keep me updated, okay? And tell me straight away if there's anything I can do to help. Poor Jessie, bro. She's really stuck in so many places. Or if you want to talk, I'm there for you. And I'm there for you. Alright then. I'll get going, I guess. There's something else I want to check. See you. Well, good luck, Jessie. Hannah only had one single address saved in her car's sat nav, and I'm right in front of the house right now. How on earth did you get inside her car? It was just parked in front of her house, so I just asked Lily for the keys. I've been meaning to do this for some time. But Richie was convinced that Hannah didn't have a sat nav in her car at all. Lily knew better than him. Did you drive there on your own? Yes. I didn't know who to ask. Alright. I'm going inside. Wish me luck. Good luck. Oh my god. Not again. The fuck? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hello, Velvet. Jake! Do you know that I feel like crying right now? I am so sorry. So incredibly sorry. Did you just deflect those hackers? Guess I stopped them in the very last second. What happened? I had to go into hiding just as I had feared. To add to that, I had underestimated my pursuers. They were considerably closer than I had thought. You surely figured out by that I programmed Namas to protect you. Lily and I made that connection. I missed Jake, bro. We missed Jake, didn't we? I couldn't rule out that my pursuers might concentrate their efforts on you after my escape. Even though I thought it highly unlikely. I understand. And it was definitely not initially part of my pursuers' plans to put any pressure on you. I could clearly see through how they acted and proceeded that they were certainly changing this strategy. All I can say is, I'm Jake. I'm Jake. I saw it well, but in the subway tunnels, on the streets, overheard passers-by mention it. Your message accompanied me throughout my entire escape. It was entirely my idea. Well, you wanted me and Lily to work together. It was Lily's idea, but my execution. Did it help you? Of course. It gave me an immense time advantage. Nobody has ever done anything like that for me in my entire life. Aw, Jake, of course. I love you. Of course. Oh my god, did I just say I love you? Shit, we just told him that we... Nothing comparable, I mean. I don't know how I can express how grateful I am to you. You don't have to. I hope that I will someday find the appropriate word for it. I equipped Namas with the function to inform me straight away about any suspicious activities concerning your cell phone. And when it happened, all I concentrated on was to hide out in a safe place and to help you. Why did they attack me of all people? Because you are the only person who I care about. Oh my god, please. I couldn't locate their exact origin. Whether they had access to it, to at least parts of our conversations. Or whether they made the connection between you and me because of Lily's video. What should I do if the attackers come back? I don't think we should ask him, where are you now? Do not worry about that. I will continue receiving alerts from Namas. But they will leave you in peace anyway. I made sure of that. About those puzzles. They were pretty fun. I'm glad that you say that. I had the feeling I owed you the truth. I mean, you made me feel relieved now that I know that you're only her half-brother, and I wasn't sure whether I would be able to tell you personally. But why did I have to solve them with Lily of all people? Because I thought you would put an end to you quarreling that way. So you also solved that. Okay, Jake, you therapist. You should work together, not against each other. As you managed to solve the puzzle, I assumed that it worked. You chose my name as your password. I was happy about that. It was cute. I hoped you would like that. Even though I felt very strange doing it. The police arrested someone. What? I'm in connection with Hannah? We don't know yet. Or with Amy, the body, in case you remember. And do you know who it is yet? Yes, of course. For Hawkins, in case that means anything to you. Yes. I do not want to comment on the circumstance at the present time. I must get an overview of the situation first. I'm sure that you have found out quite a bit in all this time. Where are you now? Yeah, he's not going to tell me that. I have found accommodation in a motel. It is modest, but it will suffice. But not the motel in Duskwood, right? Yeah, I'm not going to ask him where exactly. I don't want his passwords to know. I managed to take some of my important equipment with me, but I had to leave a lot of it behind. But it will suffice for our objectives. So what happens now? Give me some time before we discuss everything else. I have to set up my equipment and read up on everything first. And I have to tell Lily that you messaged me. She was very worried about you. Or do you want to do that yourself? No, it would be better if you do that. I don't know what I would say to her. No problem, I'll do it. Thank you, Wilbert. I missed you so much. I missed you too, Wilbert. I couldn't think of anything else except you. What I would tell you when we finally spoke again. How it might be once all of this is over and we have found Hannah. I was especially afraid of losing you. Why should you be losing me? I felt the same way. Every time my phone rang, I thought it was going to be you. I left you alone. You didn't have a choice. I wanted to protect you and I only made everything worse. You didn't make anything worse, Jake. Can you forgive me for this mistake, Velvet? Yes, Jake, I can. Why does he say, can you forgive me? I want to say it's not your fault at all. Thank you. I will get back in contact with you again as soon as possible. He didn't make a mistake. He literally still protected me, even when he was in danger himself. Maybe my standards are too low when it comes to this, but I wish there was an option that said, why are you apologizing? It wasn't your fault at all. You didn't do anything. You didn't make any mistakes. Jake is back. And the hackers have stopped their attacks too. You have no idea how glad I am to read that. I'm so incredibly relieved right now. It would have been my fault if they had arrested him. And everything else too. He's not angry with you. Well, yeah, but what if things had gone differently? They didn't, Lily. Don't worry. And what happened? Did we help him? Well, I think that we saved him. That he came back because of the attacks. He did come back because of the attacks. I know. But we saved him. And that is also true. That we did save him. At least a little. And is Jake gonna message me too? Did he say anything about that? Sometime, I'm sure. Give him some time. I will. I think Jake is keeping something from me. What do you mean? Something's worrying him. But I don't know what. The main thing is that he's back now. Will you message me? If you need me, I mean. I'll be happy to. Lily and I are friends now, so. And thank you for letting me know. Oh, well, but. Do you want to tell the others real quick that Jake is back? Yes, I will. Great. Jake is back. In case you were wondering. Everything turned out alright. I'll say this. Jake and I will continue doing everything to find Hannah. Well, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. So Jake is back. We have saved him, at least a little, but he's still worried about something. He's not telling me, not telling us, and I think I'm in love with him. So that's it for this video, guys. Let's see what happens with Phil, if we're able to save him or not, but hopefully we will. Thank you.